Hey there. All right, so I'm going to talk to you about ascending because right now is a very important time in the evolution of the human species for those that are ready, to move into the new earth, the new way. This is your moment. This is the time. You probably have felt over the last couple of days a shift or a change in the energy as if something opened up. And that's exactly what happened. There was an opening. The new pathway has been opened. And I've talked about this on other videos, but this one is really super important because we're going to be running two different realities for a while. The old reality, which is the old system of enslavement, of being programmed to believe that there is only one God, a masculine God, who sits on his throne, and you're a sinner and you're a horrible human. Well, that system is going to continue for a while because there's going to be a lot of people that are not ready to come out of that. They are going to fight tooth and nail, especially when you start talking about their belief systems and challenging them. You're going to see a lot of pushback. I'm already seeing the pushback, and that's okay. That is okay. This has been embedded in people for so long that they believe that it's true, but they've been bamboozled. They've been lied to. The whole system that you exist in as a human is an illusion. It's a false God created system. There's a video that I want you to go watch that explains this really, really well. And I need you to do this research so that you understand this old system. It's called The 7 Levels of the Gnostic Universe. It's by Primeval Mythology. And I'll put a link to this in the description as well so you can go there. This is from the Gnostic text. This is from the text of Mary Magdalene, the writings of Mary Magdalene, who was the embodiment of Sophia. Sophia is the energy that created the material plane. Mary Magdalene knew the truth. She knew that this was a closed loop system. It was a false system, worshiping a false god. And she wrote all of that out in the Gnostic texts. That's why the Gnostic texts were burned. They were suppressed, oppressed. And that anybody that was using them or worship, they were murdered. They were murdered. And that's why Mary Magdalene was presented as she was, which is untrue. She actually knew the truth. She was the wisdom and the knowledge. The Gnostic texts, in my opinion, are more of a Bible than what you have today. But let's talk about ascension because we are ready to change into the new earth. Some of you are, not everybody. That's okay. It's okay. Is it going to be rough? It's weird. It's weird to be totally self-aware and aware of everyone and everything and their intentions and see everything for the truth of what it is because you feel alone. Because you realize at that moment, like Neo, of how asleep everyone is. But there's this mass awakening that's about to happen. A portal has been opened. You probably have felt a shift over the last couple of days, maybe even before that if you're sensitive to energy. But you probably have felt an opening. And that's exactly what has happened. Sophia has risen out of the enslavement of the old system and recognized it for what it is and has taken control. Now we have two systems running parallel. The old system, which is the slave system, which is explained in the Gnostics, which is explained in that video. You need to understand that old system. so that when you go through the ascension process, you don't get lost or locked into one of those levels. This is a video game. This is a simulation. If you experience one of those things, you will literally hit a glass ceiling and you'll be stuck. But a new mirrored system, it's very similar to the old system, has been created. It's the same 7 layers, except it's different gatekeepers. This system is going to take you, this old system is going to take you back to the demiurge, to Samael, the fake god. And you'll stay a slave and you'll stay asleep. And that's okay. If that's where you're at, that's where you're at. Those of you that are truly ready to ascend, I'm going to tell you exactly how to do it and how to get there. And you have to do this yourself. This is a singular process, this ascension, because you were all created to learn different things. Therefore, your pathway, although we are going to the same place, your pathway has different things in it, different experiences. So you have to do this on your own. You have a guide, though, with you. Her name is Sophia. She is the creator of this reality. She is the one that is going to take you back to God through this new pathway. And here's what you need to do. You need to sit in meditation. You need to remove everyone and everything that could possibly be a distraction. TVs, phones, even animals. Because as you go through this process, you are going to find that these interference energies, also known as archons, they're also, to me, they were just like critters, other energies. They are going to try to stop you because they want to maintain control. They want to keep you locked in the old system because they siphon energy off of you so that they can maintain their sense of identity, their sense of self, their existence. Depends on you. So when you're sitting in meditation, this is not going to be easy. You must stay still. Your body must be absolutely still and focused, intently focused on God. And then as you're focused on God and you're intently focused, you're going to feel discomfort in your body. You're going to want to move. You're going to want to shift. You can't. Because the seed, the flame that is within you, that God essence which you are trying to reignite and bring back into you, it has to burn those things off. This is what they call death of the ego. Is it ego of human self and human limitations and lack and ideas and beliefs and thoughts and all that programming conditioning? Yes. Yeah, it is. That's part of it. But the other ego is from the other system, which is a bunch of fucking entities that don't want you to evolve and change. They're going to attack you as well during this process. This is not going to be easy. But think about it. If you work out, do you work out one day and then you have an amazing body? No. Consistency, discipline, focus until you get back there. Do it every day until you can do it to the point where you remember the truth. And how do you know that you made it back to God? You will experience an openness, as if you are in an ocean, as if you are in the nothingness, but yet you are everything at the same moment. You will understand all of it. Will you be able to comprehend it and bring it back into your mortal mind, your human consciousness? Not all of it, but I'll give you a little trick. When you're out there and you're in it, tell yourself, remember this, remember this, remember this, remember this. And you'll bring it back and write it down. But you have to stay focused until you get there, and the end game is a mirror. When you get to that mirror, you understand that it has always been you. You have always been God in a human form. And now that you've, in essence, burned off all of the illusion, now you can live in that energy and be that energy. You be that energy, and then you go out and you exist. You're not here to tell others how to do this. I mean, you can guide them. You are here to live as that, to be a leader, to lead by example in every moment, in every interaction. And sometimes it's not easy. Sometimes you have to remain humble and focused and centered in the midst of an argument with a narcissist who is belittling and berating you. And then you walk away. The shift and the change is within you. It's always been you. You've always been the answer. You've always been the solution. It's never been outside of you. That is part of the false, part of the old system that's kept you trapped. But now you have the opportunity. It's here. It's happened. It's finally here. Take this opportunity right here, right now, to go back into meditation, to focus on God, to focus on the real God, and to let Sophia guide you back there and understand the 7 levels of the old, because they're going to be the same in the new, except the gatekeepers are going to be different, meaning that they're going to be the same, but the way through is to gain the understanding and know that you are going to the real God and also using the energy of Sophia. She is your way back. She is the light bearer. She is the truth. She will take you back home. Good luck. If you have any questions, let me know, or need any guidance. I'm happy to help. Have a great day.